At the moment,
this is when our PCC.
Don't film in face. I don't want you filming in my face.
You're a public servant, mate. I'm allowed to film. And if you don't want to do that, I'll get in touch with a lawyer and they'll prove to you.
Oh, mate, do you want to come stand over here while my colleague's just checking you through?
I don't consent to any searches. Hey? I don't consent to any searches.
You don't have to consent to any searches?
I do, because I've been looking up on the law.
Yeah, you don't know the law, obviously.
Well, I do, because I've had complaints put against our PCC. I don't realise you've got a section 60.
What?
Have you got a section 60 going on by an inspector?
Listen to me, okay?
Well, no, as soon as you put your hands on me, I'll charge you for assault.
Do whatever you want, listen to me. Under Section 1 of PACE, Criminal Evidence Act, okay, on information we've been given, somebody's seen you at somebody else's premises with a screwdriver.
That's what that gives me. Access to be able to knock doors.
Not go around back of houses and stuff like that.
How can you get back? How can you get round to the back of the house?
Well, listen to me. Stop talking.
Well, instead of shouting at me, mate, it's being filmed. If you're going to talk to me with respect, I'll talk to you with respect. Talk to me like an idiot, mate, and I'll literally won't talk to you like a retard.
When you start saying that I can't search you and stuff.
Well, you can't, mate. I don't consent, mate. I'm not on suspicion of anything, mate.
Right at the minute,
you're making a public inquiry.
No, I'm not making a public inquiry.
You are, because this is
can you stop talking for a minute so I can explain to you might you understand? Because are you a solicitor or a lawyer?
No, I'm a freedom of speech, mate. I'm allowed to speak if I wanted to.
Right.
You can't also come up to me with that uniform.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The interaction begins with CGO cooperating and providing his details, which should have de-escalated the situation. Instead, officers detain him under Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984, which requires reasonable grounds based on actual observations, not just second-hand reports. Relying only on an unverified claim weakens the legality of the stop. Even after CGO shows identification proving he's working legitimately, the officers continue and repeat an unsupported allegation. At that point, the search appears less about lawful grounds and more about persisting with an unverified story.
Well, as soon as this is when our PCC.
Don't film in face. I don't want you filming in my face.
You're a public servant, mate. I'm allowed to film. And if you don't want to do that, I'll get in touch with a lawyer and they'll prove to you that I'm allowed to film you.
Whatever.
Did you take an oath to wear that uniform?
Under Section 1.
Did he take an oath to wear that uniform?
Under Criminal
Just
Evidence
answer
Act,
me. You're a public servant. Did he take an oath?
Suspicion of equipment for going equipped.
Alright, so as a public servant, because you're wearing a badge, you think you're more powerful than me?
Okay.
Really? You think because you're wearing a uniform it means you got more power than me?
I think
you serve the public.
Matching the description.
I don't care, mate. I've got a badge on me.
Behind somebody's house with a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be searching you for going equipped. You're showing me a badge showing that you're a market research agent.
Yeah.
Safe style.
Which I am.
Why would you need a screwdriver?
Have I got a screwdriver?
That's what we're going to search you for.
That's why I'm going to search you.
Well, I'm just saying, as soon as you put your hand on me, I'll put a complaint into IPCC for assault. You're making a public inquiry, but now you charge me, or you make. Listen, just let me speak. But as a public servant, when you take an oath, right, you're here to serve the public, not harass them.
We're not harassing. We're serving the public.
Explain to you
right.
what's going to happen. Okay.
The officer snapping that he doesn't have to answer CGO's questions shows poor handling of the situation. During a Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 stop, officers are expected to explain what they're doing and why. Irritation doesn't remove that obligation, especially when the person is cooperating. Relying on a vague description and an unseen screwdriver weakens their grounds further. CGO highlighting their duty emphasizes that these powers require transparency and responsibility, not assumptions, yet the officers continue regardless.
Well, when your officer says I can't film him, that's because you're allowed to film the police.
No, if I don't want you filming me, that's up to my
well, it's for evidence against. Well, it's evidence against court, and you have to take it that way.
Okay. I'm PC Walker from Leamington Police Station. This is PC Manford from Leamington Police Station, and we're going to search you under Section 1 of PACE, Criminal Evidence Act. Anything for use for going equipped.
And which one? Is that cold day?
In the area.
Is that cold day? Because unless I'm on suspicion or you charge me a crime, you can't search me.
Well,
I'm not on suspicion.
You obviously don't know the law. Okay, you can look up the law afterwards.
Yeah, right? I have done. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Oh, don't worry, mate. I've had plenty of cases upheld against the police, and you're not going to be the first one. You're not the first one that's tried doing your job illegally. Because you wear a badge, you're meant to serve the public. You're
serving the public.
Well, you're not.
Right, I'll speak to the officers as well.
Well, you can do, because I've been cooperative. I've given you details about.
On you that could hurt you or me during the search.
No, but if you're rough with me or you're trying to assault me, then I will.
Okay, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. Have you got any keys or needles that by me searching you is going to push onto my skin or push onto your skin?
No.
No, brilliant. You pop your phone down on there.
No, I'm filming, mate.
When CGO mentions PACE Code A, the officer dismisses it and claims he doesn't understand the law, even though PACE Code A is the framework governing stop and search powers. It exists to ensure decisions are based on objective, reasonable grounds, not assumptions. Ignoring it weakens rather than supports their position. Instead of explaining their reasoning, the officer shuts the discussion down, which raises doubts about the legality of the search. Criticizing someone for referencing the rules while relying on an unverified allegation suggests a lack of accountability rather than confidence.
I've got to film you.
Okay. I want you to stand how I want you to stand during the search to make sure that I'm safe and you're safe. So I'm asking you to put your phone down for me. You can prop it up and film me if you want to, but I'm asking because I want to see where your hands are.
My hands are here. Can't.
Okay. Yeah. Pop your phone down for me, please.
So try and work your way through
whatever. We don't really care.
I thought as police officers you're taken off to protect.
We do, and that's my office.
Well, that's not protecting, is it? That's going against my rights.
No, it's not going to get.
Well, yeah, it is.
Okay.
So on what did you? So was it just an inquiry that was given, or so when I shown you my badge, was you suspicious?
Yes.
So what's the point of wearing an ID badge then?
I assume that's so you can show it to people when you knock on their door.
Yeah. But end of the day, I've been looking up on the law. I've had complaints about West Midlands police before because they're all corrupt bastards.
Okay. Well.
No, it's not illegal. Right. Judge Bean also ruled it's not illegal to swear at police.
Police isn't here. This is Warwickshire.
Yeah. Well,
so
it's
can't
not.
Speak for West Midlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not actually illegal to swear at the police.
It's illegal.
And if you want to.
Okay.
Well, it's not illegal to swear in public. It's illegal for you to search people in public when they've done that wrong.
Okay.
Once the search ends with nothing found, no screwdriver, no evidence, the basis for detaining CGO falls apart. Instead of acknowledging this, the officer claims it was about protecting the public, which feels hollow given no wrongdoing was identified. When CGO swears out of frustration, the officer says it's illegal, but that's incorrect. Swearing alone isn't an offense unless it meets thresholds under public order laws, and here it doesn't. Rather than accepting the outcome, the officer shifts to another unsupported claim.
Is this how you treat? Is this how you on camera? Is this how you treat everyone that serves the country? Then yeah.
What do you mean by serve?
I'm in the Army Reserves. So is this how you treat everyone? So
not.
I fight for my country, and you think I'm a criminal?
Didn't say you were a criminal, did I?
Well, obviously by search me, you must have thought I was. I said, was I suspicious? You went, yeah. So what's the point of wearing a badge that's issued by a licence through the police and the councils and the courts for you to call me illegal?
You're showing me a Safe Style UK market research
you can't make them.
Badge.
Because if you were to ring that number there, they would have validated who it was. You got a supervisor?
Yes, and a sergeant.
Have you? Where is he?
He's in the station, I believe.
Oh, I want to speak to a supervisor.
Okay,
well, no. If I'm asking to speak to a supervisor, you have to allow me to speak to a supervisor.
You can ring him.
No, I want to speak to him here. And let's see how unprofessional you've been. Yeah. Is that all right? So you're refusing to serve a member of the public? Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, it is. I'm asking you for a supervisor. When you ask for a supervisor, you're meant to get me a supervisor.
No, I don't get you a supervisor.
Well, what's your attitude? You're on camera. Well, don't talk. Listen, don't talk to me like a retard. Yeah. I'm your master. You're the public servant, mate. You taking off my tax money pays your freaking wages. Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't you have a bit of respect for the public?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're corrupt.
Not corrupt.
Yeah, you are.
CGO asking for a supervisor is a reasonable step, especially after a search that found nothing. Instead of addressing it, the officer responds with irritation and tells him to call himself, which comes across as dismissive. Refusing to involve a supervisor and cutting him off suggests an unwillingness to have the situation reviewed. After the grounds for the search have already fallen apart, this reaction only adds to concerns about how the encounter was handled.
I'm not a member of the public.
I'm a member of the public as well.
Well, but when you wear that uniform, you think you're better.
No,
yeah, you do.
Better.
You're all public servants. I know police don't like it when they're being filmed. I know police don't like it being filmed,
Well,
but
how
it's
about
tough.
we follow you around all day with a camera?
You do that because then I'll get you done for protection from harassment.
Why?
Go on, follow me around. Please follow me around because then I'll have more to put against you.
Okay. I'll start filming you then.
That's fine. You're a public servant, you're not allowed to.
I see this on YouTube. It's called cop watch.
I've already been told I'm going on YouTube.
Right.
Well, you have to show people, the people that we expect to protect us are all corrupt. And I have asked this officer numerous times for a supervisor, but obviously he says he doesn't have to get me a supervisor when he actually does.
No, I don't.
And to be honest, I serve laws. I don't go under act structures or policies.
You can ring in.
Yeah.
It's 101.
No. Okay. Why should I waste my credit?
You're the one that wants to speak to
I want a supervisor. I want someone who's in charge of you.
It doesn't work like that.
Well, yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Don't try telling me what's what. You're a copper. You don't. To be honest, for a one copper, you've literally got no sense, have you?
Okay. It doesn't work like that. I've told you what it is.
What's your badge number? 1238.
Yeah.
What's your badge number?
Read it.
Oh, 137.
When CGO says police often dislike being filmed, the officer compares it to being followed and recorded all day, but that analogy doesn't hold. Officers act in a public role and are expected to face scrutiny, especially when using their powers. That's very different from targeting a private individual. Filming police in public is widely accepted as lawful, particularly for accountability. Comparing that to officers following someone around with a camera is misleading and comes across more like frustration than a valid legal argument.
If you think you know everything,
I follow laws, yeah? I don't follow
Yeah,
Act
so
statutes or
email
the stupid police policies. Right,
If you're a police
No,
officer,
he assaulted me because I refused him to search.
okay.
And I've not been, I'm not on suspicion or convicted of a crime. You've made a public inquiry because some nosy ass bastard has rang in saying someone's got a screwdriver. Did you find a screwdriver?
No, we didn't, but that's
Exactly.
our job.
No.
We did our job.
Well, there you go.
Search you, did we?
And I don't think someone's going to walk around working, trying to rob a
Just 'cause
house.
you've got a safe style badge on, that makes you that
So?
you might not be a
Okay.
criminal.
So?
Does it?
And that isn't
You
a
do
threat,
your
that's a
very
promise.
best to try and get me to lose
Listen,
my
mate,
job.
I've done it before to
Okay.
officers, don't worry
Have
about
you
that.
really?
Yeah.
Samuel, there is a copy of your receipt.
Yeah. So, thank you for the illegal search.
Legal.
Illegal.
Can I just suggest you
Legal.
go
Illegal.
read up on the
Illegal.
law first?
Yeah, well, obviously, maybe you need to work on your oath and be able to protect the public instead of harassing the fuckers.
We are protecting the public.
Well, no, you're not.
When CGO highlights that the situation was based on a false screwdriver claim, the officers fall back on just doing their job, which sidesteps the real issue. Doing their job should include reassessing when facts don't match the allegation, not continuing and dismissing it afterward. IT becomes more telling when no attention is given to the false report itself, which could amount to wasting police time. Instead, the focus remains on CGO, making it seem like the priority is defending their actions rather than addressing what actually went wrong.
Supervisor, you can't even ring a supervisor saying someone wants to speak to
Supervisor
you.
gonna come out.
Last time I got pulled by you, I asked for a supervisor. Guess what? Guess who come out? A sergeant.
Well, that's nice. Our sergeant can come out. Do you want to go and see him? Go and see him at the police station.
So I've got to waste my time to see when he should be here because I pay his wages. But we pay his wages, he's meant to serve.
Oh, you pay? Well,
Yeah.
I'll give you a 10.
Police are all scumbags, that's what it is.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Do your job properly, find proper criminals.
Pleasant.
Oh, it's alright, maybe next time when you come out to do a stop you can have a proper attitude yourself. Scumbags.
Go around the back of anyone's house. Please.
Well, did they get round the back? No. Now you're making an... No, now you're making an assumption.
I'm giving you some helpful guidance.
No, what next? Are you going to come down and body slam me?
Hey?
What are you going to do next time? Assault me again?
Assault you, I'm going to assault you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You have.
Thank you very much for your time.
No, I'm allowed to stand here and film you because you're servant.
For your paperwork for your job today?
Don't need to show you paperwork. I'm not breaching data protection as well as all the other crap you said I've done.
Well, so out of curiosity, if you were go doing sales and stuff, surely you'd have paperwork with you, wouldn't you?
The one that you illegally searched me for, or are you just going to make a flea for it because you know you've done wrong?
CGO's follow-up shows the issue didn't end there. He took action against the force and the officer and won, which reflects how poorly the encounter was handled. He was detained and searched based on a claim that led nowhere, yet the officers continued without proper legal footing. Even after finding nothing, they kept questioning him and asking for documents he wasn't required to provide. Instead of reassessing, they pushed further, highlighting a lack of understanding of their own powers and why the situation ultimately led to a successful challenge. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it, and subscribe to support the channel and help keep this kind of accountability in the spotlight.